Today is a rather quick juice review of the Pure Evil range of this Jam Nation. This really good, really nice. It's supposed to taste like a jam donut, sort of bakery jam donut. I think it's not a sugary one. I think it's more of a fresh taste. So all being well, permitting, if the MVP actually works this time. Currently at 5 ohms, so all being well, hopefully it should work. I have a mini Pegasus standing by in case for some reason it ohms out and doesn't work. But at the minute, using the Arctic tank, got a juice in there which will be coming up for review very soon. This McFlavor. Licorice with a twist. Tastes like a licorice toffee. It's quite nice. Fantastic. Now, down to business. As always, it'll be the fishbone dripper on the MPV for now. Could be on the mini Pegasus if it decides to warm out, so we shall see. These come in a 20ml bottle only. They are max VG. So putting these in a small Claytomizer, a CE4 Claytomizer, won't vape it. Just won't. So you need something with a bit more punch. A dripper on a bigger tank with a bigger coil, more juice wells, easy to soak up the juice really. It is 3mg nicotine. They only come in 3mg. They only come in 20ml bottles. The website for these will be in a link below. It's from the guys at Evil Vapors. Strange little thing on these bottles. Not only does it tell you the expiry date, it also tells you the date it was manufactured, which gives you an inclination of when it was made. So, you know for a fact that this juice hasn't been on someone's shelves for about 5 years, which wouldn't be a good idea. So, there we go. Apologies for the lighting, it is getting dark. I mean, just look at how thick that is. I mean, that is one thick juice. This, like I say, this is a max VG juice. It's really struggling to wick, is this? It's just sitting on that cotton. Come on, you bugger. There we go. This has a fused Clapton coil inside, so we're guaranteed max cloudies from this, because this juice is primarily designed not only for maximum flavour, but maximum cloud production. And from what I've been trialling in the Royal Hunter, which is due for review, also the Waterford Sapor, which is also due for review. Both them tanks have Claptons in them and they are doing exceptionally well. Okay, 0.5 ohms, 5.1 volts, 30 watts. Here we go. First inhale, you get a bit of a dry taste, not from the coil, trust me, it's not from the coil. The dry taste is from the juice itself. It's there to simulate, excuse me, simulate, shall we say, a bakery taste, like a pastry taste. For some reason, why they've gone for a pastry taste, I don't know. But first inhale, you do get the pastry taste, and then the flavour starts coming in. So we'll take a few more vapes on this, give the coil a chance to warm up, give the juice enough time, more time to soak into the cotton, and we'll see if the flavour gets any more. It's now ohming at 4.4 ohms. So let's give this another go. There we go. Now the flavour starts to come into its own. We have not a fresh, a more of a half and half raspberry jam taste. It's not overpowering, it's not too sweet, it's not too dull. It is slightly masked by the taste of the bakery. If the bakery taste was toned down just slightly, the more flavour I would think would come through. But we'll give it another few. We're not dry yet, and we'll see just see how that flavour goes. I mean, I don't want to turn the voltage up too much. I mean, it's at 5.1 volts now. It's enough for a max VG juice at the moment. So, excuse me. Here we go, 0.4 ohms, 30 watts on the MPV. It's working. Just. Yeah, the jam taste is there. But it's that bakery taste, that hell have I just broken? It's that bakery taste, that dry pastry, dare I say it, that stale donut taste. Where you bite into a donut and you get that, not so much a fresh taste, but you get a kind of, like a dry taste, like a dry aftertaste. It's more like that. But it's pleasant enough. I mean, it ain't too bad. It has its pros and cons, it has its ups and downs. The jam taste itself is practically fine. I mean, it's nice. It's not too overpowering, it's not too strong, not too sweet. Just that damn bakery flavour. But for me, it's it's nice enough to vape on. It's not discouraging me to put it down and say no, that is enough. Don't like it. It's tolerable. It's nice for me. Don't know why. Not saying I go around eating stale donuts for all, but it's not that bad. I mean, they do a lot more ranges than this. I mean, the next one up for review is Scream Queen, which is a custard cream. That's pretty nice, but for Jam Nation, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's an extremely fresh tasting donut, like it's just come out of the oven with fresh jam. The jam itself is a nice flavoursome taste. It's just that bakery flavour. It's just a bit too strong and a bit too dry. But to sum up, it's okay. It's not bad for what they retail around about $9.99 on Evil Vapor's website. Prices could vary depending on where you go, but as far as $9.99 goes for a 20ml bottle, it's okay. It's nice enough to keep vaping for me. Other people's tastes vary. Some people like sweetness, some people like more intense bakery flavours, but it's not bad. I like it, and that's all that matters. But ideally suited to larger tanks and drippers. Don't go putting this in a Jenny tank. Don't go putting this in a Pro tank. It just won't wick it. Believe me, I've tried it, and I basically nearly inhaled my entire face trying to vape the liquid. It won't do it. Drippers, tanks, something like an Arctic tank, something like a kind of Pro tank maybe. Not Pro tank, sub tanks, sub tank mini. They're more likely to wick this a lot better than your smaller clearomisers. But it's nice enough. It's a nice, relaxing vape. I say it's ideal for maybe a treat after dinner vape. Not one you'll be vaping every day, but one that's in the cupboard just if it tickles your fancy. Something like that. I mean, as you can see, it does produce pretty big clouds. I mean, this is only 0.4 ohms. If this had a dual coil build in it, you're talking fog-bound clouds. Fantastic. Come on, get out. So, that was the Jam Nation with a skull with what looks like half a donut on its head. It's good. It's okay. It's not a top of the range freshness of complete flavoured burst, but it's alright. It's good enough. I mean, some places you can go to if they sell this might let you try it before you buy. Not a lot of places do. Some might. But for this juice review, I know it's been rather short, from the Jam Nation, from me, until the next time,